In today's video, I'm going to do the big foundation purge, and this video is going to probably dismay a lot of people on the waste buying this many foundations. This is one of 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, this is number 9, and I have all these foundations down here. I can't even show them all to you. I mean, that's not even half of them are sitting in front of me that I purchased within the last year or two. Or, sorry, I dropped one, that can't fit in a bin. So we're going to, I'm not going to really go through every single one and talk about all of them, but I have been buying foundation for my YouTube channel for 4.5 years. And some of these are 4 years old. I can't say, I did throw some of my oldest ones away before, but this is what happens when you need to create content. And the first couple of years, I did a lot of foundation videos because that's what people love. And I've kind of cut back a little bit lately because I just can't go out and buy a ton of foundations. But obviously, if you've watched my channel, I did buy some of the newer foundations. But we're going to go through and talk about, I think I'll go through with the ones that are not drugstore, the ones that you can buy at Sephora, because Sephora is coming up with their sale, and this might make you, I'm putting the drugstore ones down, this might make you consider some of them that are at Sephora. So I am, and some of them are going to just be discarded because the shade's not good. So we're just going to do a bunch of different things. Okay, let's start, like I said, with Sephora brands. We're going to start in the bins because the ones that are on the table are ones that I've looked at recently. Okay. Well, this one's pretty new. Hourglass Ambient. My shade is, yeah, the shade is 8. I'm going to keep this. Now, here's the thing about how long I keep foundations. I'll keep a foundation 2 or 3 years if I've only taken a single pump or 2 out of it, because if it's not separating and it doesn't smell bad and it's not, you know, down that half the bottle or a third of the bottle is full of air, I feel like it's safe to keep. The other thing, like that, if the shade is just a little bit too light for me, sometimes my daughter likes to come in and use some of these foundations. So I will keep some of the lighter shades. I probably won't keep the ones too dark. Okay, so this is by Terry. You can see this one has separated. Not that you can't shake it up. This is 500N. I really liked this serum foundation when I first bought it. In fact, it was my daily foundation. I don't think you can buy it at Sephora, though. Smells good still. My daughter might like this. This is going to be really hard because I don't want to throw it out because I'm like, oh, my daughter might like this. But because it is a dropper, which means I probably touched it and then put it back in the foundation. Goodbye, By Terry. The other thing about By Terry, this is a 500N. This is a little bit light. It might match me right now, but that was the darkest shade. So that one's going. Rare Beauty. Gosh, these are not that old. This is our Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum. I'm going to hold on to it. Again, it's not that old, so I might need it again. All right, so I'm going to keep the Ambient, keep this. Okay, Giorgio Armani, Luminous Silk, everybody's favorite. This is shade number 6. I can see it's kind of separating. Again, not that old. Keep it too. Haas Labs, terrible shade for me. I don't even think it would work for my daughter. Yeah, Haas Labs is going. Terrible shade. It Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better Foundation. I think this bin is not my, it's kind of my newer bin purchased in the last year or two. Okay, this one, the shade was really light. All right, the shade was really light. I'm not going to wear it. Okay, tossed it. Estee Lauder Double Wear. Love this. This is my light one, 3 and 2. And then I have a darker one, 4 and 2, which matches me a little bit better. purchased the pumps for them. I am keeping those. Okay, Surratt. I bought this one just a year ago. I don't really use this. This is a shade 6.5, very light. I'm keeping it. Sephora, best skin ever. Love this. 30% off during Sephora sale. You might want to look at that. This is 34.5N. This is my summer shade. But, you know, I'm going back to Florida in January, and I'll be playing pickleball and lots of outdoor sports. So this could be a good shade for me. Rare Beauty. I do like the Rare Beauty, but it was really hard for me to find a shade. So I'm not keeping Rare Beauty. I have two shades. You can see that they're just because it's separated doesn't mean anything. Just that it needs to be shaken up. But yeah, I have a hard time with Rare Beauty. My Tom Ford, way too old. There's one of the first ones. What else do I've got? I've got a lot of stuff in here. Okay, Lancome Tint Doll. This one's fairly new. Love this one. Shiseido Synchro Skin. This was a bad shade for me. This is 320 Pine. It was too light. I still think it's going to be too light. Might just keep it though. I'm not ready to give it up. Makeup Forever Reboot. I've barely used this one. This one's kind of hard to shake up. It's not even a year old, but it feels very thick. I don't even like the way it looks in the bottle. You know, it's just doing weird, clumpy things even in this bottle. Gone. It's not even that old. Here's another. Makeup Forever HD Skin. This one looks a little bit better. So this is 2Y36. Laura Mercier. I love my Laura Merciers. I'm not going to throw them out. 3-in-1 Buff. Love this one. This is the Flawless Luminaire Radiance Perfecting Foundation. This is one of my favorites. But then they came out with a new one that I'm going to put in here also. And this is her Weightless Perfecting Foundation. Love both of these. This one's a little bit heavier coverage, a little bit more coverage. This one is lighter weight feeling. But if you're looking at Sephora, you have mature skin. They're trying to get you to buy the IT Cosmetics CC cream, which is thick and full coverage and heavy, and you don't want something that feels that heavy on your skin. You might want to try Laura Mercier. I hate to throw this one away, but this is Elisa Eldridge Seamless Skin, shade 21, but I never use it. The bottle drives me bonkers because it has to lay on its side. It's going down. Oh, here's one, very Valentino. Oh, I should keep it just because it's a little bit darker shade. I was going to toss this one because, I don't know, I just never wear it. It reminds me of a lot of other foundations that I have, but maybe I'll keep it because of the shade, because I need to keep some dark shade. Again, here's another Surratt. This is number 9. This one is probably the better skin color for me. This is really lightweight. I don't like the pump. It's really hard for me to pump it out, especially with more arthritic. Oh no, you do it from the back. With more arthritic fingers. But Michelle Wong says that this was her favorite foundation. So I bought it in 2 shades. Bought it last year. I'll give it another go. See what I think. It's a very, very lightweight foundation. And because I have it, I think I'll just hold on to it a little bit more. Oh, and here's the new Tint Doll Ultra Wear Care and Glow. I'm going to keep that one too. Makeup by Mario. I really do like my Makeup by Marios. They had a little bit of glow, which makes them, to me, seem hard to shake up. That little luminescence glow in here. But I don't notice it on the skin. I don't like notice my skin being ultra glowy. Or, you know, ultra little speckles or anything like that. They're real pretty. And I have a lighter shade and a darker shade. I have a 13W and a 15W. The 15W, or no, 15N, you know, which is the lighter. It's the neutral one and then the warmer one. So different times, I can use both of those. What else? Il Maquillage. Yeah, I liked this one. This is the Woke Up Like This. People ask me about this all the time. My shade is 105. Woke Up Like This, yeah. This is a heavier or more full coverage foundation. So I don't always need the full coverage, but I'll keep it for the time that I need it. All right, Dior Backstage. This is a dark shade. I was using it as a mixer with some lighter foundations to darken them up. And it actually worked really well. I almost want to keep it just for that, but it's a couple years old. Look at that. So now, oh, no, one more. Dose of Colors. This one's pretty new too. 118. You never really hear about Dose of Colors. I bought it when I, in California, moved my daughter out, so I guess it's a little over a year old. There's a beauty store there that I purchased it at, and I do like it. It's very lightweight. I mean, it would be one that if it was sitting in front of me, maybe I'll leave it in front of me. I would use it. I would wear it. So I did like the Dose of Colors. Okay, one bin gone of high end. Hey, this is going pretty fast. Let's check out. All right, Dior Air Flash. It took me forever to buy this, and then now it's discontinued, so I never talk about it. See, that's the other thing. When they discontinue a foundation, there's no point in holding on to it. Tom Ford, the stick. Ugh, gross. Yeah, this is, I think, was one of my first foundations. Okay, another one I hate to throw away, but I'm going to. It's my La Mer. It's my $120. I think it's like $135 now. Foundation. If you ever wanted to play and try it, again, you can get it 20% off on Sephora. Mine, I did use it a lot. It is beautiful, silky, smooth going on. So this one is half empty, but it is also almost 4 years old, I think. It's one of the earliest foundations I purchased. It has a terrible fragrance. It just reminds me of like a port wine. It's very, very, very strong fragrance, and it does not dissipate. So 4 hours later, I still smell this port wine-ish smell. So even though I paid so much money for this, and it's a good shade. My shade is Suede, 340 Suede. Goodbye. Goodbye, La Mer. Goodbye. I almost want to keep it, but I'm not going to. All right. This one I keep, the Charlotte Tilbury. It's not old. It's shade number 8 as a foundation that I don't like. So at one point I got rid of all these foundations, and then, or I'd throw out ones I didn't like. And then when I needed to do comparison videos, I didn't have a lot to compare it with. So this one is very heavy and dark on me. And so I'm keeping it as a one to use for what I don't like. Same with this one. The Estee Double Wear Sheer. Not a big fan. Didn't like the way it dried on my skin. It is very lightweight and sheer, but then it almost dries and leaves it's like a film for me on my skin. So not a big fan, but I'm going to keep it as a comparison video. Oh, I love this one. The LYS or LIS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. But it's old. Boy, here's some more Lancome. Why do I have so many Lancomes? Must be for the different shade. This is 420 Bisque. 420 Bisque, and oh yeah, my other one's 360. So 360 was my winter shade. 420 is my more of a summer shade. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a foundation I bought when I first started my channel. I did not like it. I thought it was too drying, too thick. The key was I was not moisturizing my skin. So when I started my channel, I didn't realize how important your skincare underneath was and how your foundations wore. So the ABH, it's really great coverage, kind of like my Estee Lauder. Very long lasting, beautiful finish. But you need to have your skin well prepped and moisturized under any of these full coverage or fuller coverage foundations. I think they've reformulated this. This is 355N. Yeah, I think they've reformulated it, but this is still fairly new, barely used. I'm keeping it as more of a full coverage foundation. Oh, I have another Makeup by Mario. 17N. Okay, going even darker. This might work after pickleball. Bare Minerals Original Foundation. This one is nice. I barely use this. I think I only used it really for a video. Neutral Tan 21. Again, so this is going to be a darker shade. I'm going to keep it because it was very lightweight, very smooth going on. And it's a darker shade, so it will be my Florida shade potentially. Here's another ambient Hourglass. This is number 9. I did remember I had the 8 and the 9. It was kind of hard. The 9 was very yellow and the 8 was cooler. So I was mixing them together too. Yeah, they're both very new, very lightweight, long lasting. I'll keep them both. Oh, another favorite. This one is almost gone. This is one I should repurchase right now because it literally is almost gone. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coverage. So, love this. Not ready to throw it out. Definitely am repurchasing this. I like it so much, even with all the other new foundations. I was so excited to get this one, the Tarte Found Concealer, because one of my favorite influencers, I started watching her. She's very small. I mean, I say very small, but she's got about 5,000, maybe 7,000 subscribers. She doesn't really influence that much anymore. But when she was an influencer, it was when I started watching YouTube, and it was Kathy Beauty Care Chats. And she loves this one. I think this is just not a good shade for me because she talked about how great it was. It's a SPF 20 multitasking foundation. So you had to buy it online. You can't find it to test shades in store. I think this was my second go round. You know what? I'm going to leave it in front of me too and see what happens. Okay, Born This Way Liquid Foundation. Love this. This is really dark right now. Again, this will be a good winter or a Florida shade when I'm outside. I really do like that. The reason why I need heavier coverage when I'm outside, so I have a lot more of these more full coverage foundations for when I'm darker, is, you know, I'm putting sunscreen on when I'm outside, but my skin is tanning and then fading, and it's blotchier. So I need a heavier foundation to even it out. All right, what else do I have in front of me? Okay, my NARS, my Dior. Love both of these. I have the Dior Forever Skin Glow and the Dior Forever Matte. Two different shades. The Skin Glow is 3.5N, which is actually a little bit lighter because it's cooler. And then the matte is 3W, which is a good shade for me right now. So I actually had it in front of me because I have been wearing it. I love both of these. Maybe I'll switch them up. Okay, Kat Von D. This is another lightweight. It's a Good Apple foundation. This is a good shade. This is brand new. I bought this to test it out this year, so I'm keeping it. My True Botanicals. Love them. I have a 9 and a 10. They both look good. These are the ones that I wear outside while I'm playing pickleball. I really feel like I get good SPF coverage with them, and it's just a nice tint to even things out. Chanel number 1, the one available at Ulta. I like this too. This is along kind of around the Dior with the coverage. And my shade is, can't read it, B60. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that. Drugstore. Glossier, the Stretch Foundation, brand new. I like it. It's been sitting in front of me, so I have been wearing it. Very lightweight. These are like light to medium coverage. It's a little bit more in a skin tint, but not quite the coverage of these other foundations. I almost wish it should start another one, you know, going light coverage, medium coverage, but I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm going to take my sunscreen ones out because I'm not going to be able to fit everything in. YSL All Hours Foundation. This is also another one that I repurchased. This is in B45 Bisque. This is a real light shade, and I can't remember why I repurchased it. This was a super long-lasting one with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Oh, I think what I was trying to do was a video with full coverage foundations, and I had this one before. The shade wasn't good, so I repurchased it, but I haven't really worn it that much since I repurchased it, but it's practically new. Born This Way Healthy Glow Skin Tint, no coverage, but it does have an SPF 30, so I think I was keeping it around just because of the SPF. Oh, this is something, this Typology. I like this, actually. It is a tinted serum. Typology, it's on Instagram, or I see it on Instagram. It doesn't smell very good, but it's all natural. It doesn't have any perfumes. It doesn't have any masking perfumes. A lot of times if you have a product that has no scent, unscented, it still has a masking perfume because a lot of the ingredients actually don't smell very good. This one did not try and cover up the fragrance. I like Typology. My daughter has taken a few of my products. Their cheek tint. What else did she take? I don't know. I have their concealer in front of me. I'm going to keep this out here. I do like wearing it even though it doesn't smell very good putting it on, but it quickly dissipates unlike the La Mer. And yeah, it's good. So Say Beauty, I just want to toss this right away. It's brand new. I've only put it on my face twice and never want to put it on my face again. It is so greasy and glowy. It's awful. It's very, very greasy. Glowy Super Skin Foundation. I would toss it right away, but I feel like I should wait and use it again as a comparison because it's so new. So I don't want to toss that out right away. Okay, so that's it for my high-end stand-up bottle liquid foundations. And I think I'm going to stop the video right here. And maybe I gave you some suggestions for something that you might want to test out during the Sephora sale. Okay, as always, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.